Hi, it's Jessica Loomis from Infinity Insurance Partners. I hope you're having a great day. I'm here to talk to you about how to lower your insurance premiums at renewal. And I've come up with 5 ways that you, as a business owner, can do that. And one of those ways is getting to meet your broker 120 days out prior to your renewal. Why do you want to do this? Well, the reason you want to do this is to make sure that your premiums are accurate, your exposures are accurate, and everything's all in line. One of those things that you want to do when you meet with your broker is making sure that your classifications are correct. There is actually definitions of these classifications, and you get them through what's called a scopes manual. And you can have your broker bring those definitions to your meeting to go over those classifications so that you can make sure that you're classified correctly. The next step is to make sure that the payroll and sales that are in those classifications are accurate. The last thing you want is at the end of the year getting hit with an audit, or you're being misclassified, so that means you're paying more than you actually should be. So that is another thing that you can do, is making sure that the payroll or the sales are accurate in those classifications. The next thing that I think that a lot of brokers and business owners overlook is your claims history. Are you pulling those loss runs? Is your broker coming to your office? Are you reviewing those claims that you've had in the last 5 years? Are some of them sitting open? This is something that the underwriters look at when they're quoting your insurance. How many claims are still sitting open in the last 5 years? And so when you look at those loss runs, you want to look to see if there's a C or an O listed on that claim so that you know whether it's open or closed. And if it has been resolved, that claim has been resolved, then you want to close that claim. And you just contact the claims representative to make sure that it's closed, or your broker should be doing that for you. Another item that I really would encourage you to do and look over is your equipment lists and your vehicle lists. Oftentimes, autos and equipment are overlooked and not removed from the policy. So here you are paying additional premiums for an auto or a piece of equipment that should have been removed 5 years ago. I can't tell you how many times I've gone into a prospect meeting and we're reviewing their current policies, and we find pieces of equipment that they haven't used in 5 years or that they sold 5 years ago. Another thing that I think that all clients should be looking at right now is deductibles. Property, auto, and equipment deductibles. If you have vehicles right now, you're going to see on average a 30% increase on your auto insurance. And that's going to be across the board. Unfortunately, every carrier is taking a huge increase on those premiums. And the way to help yourself is to increase your deductible. If you have a $500 or $1,000 deductible on your current autos, maybe it's time to up that to a $2,500 deductible. And it can make a difference of $100 to $250 in premium per unit. And that would be a significant savings if you have 20 plus units. Another thing is your property. If you're a manufacturer and you have a $1,000 deductible on this huge manufacturing facility, you're doing yourself any favors. You should really look at increasing that deductible to a $5,000 or a $10,000 deductible to reduce your premium costs. And then equipment. I mean, really, you should have at least a $1,000 deductible on your equipment floater. So those are some items that I would definitely take into consideration. And the last thing that a lot of brokers are losing sight of, and so are the business owners, because everybody is so busy right now, is making sure that your broker is shopping for you at least every few years. And when they do that shopping, are they bringing you at least 2 quotes in addition to your current carrier? So then that means that you should have 3 quotes sitting in front of you so that you can make an educated decision on where you want to go. I can tell you that every year you're going to see an increase in your premiums. That's just unfortunately the situation right now. So every 3 years, if at least you're shopping to see where the industry's at right now, you could potentially see anywhere from a 20 to 30% decrease in your insurance premiums. And so that doesn't mean you have to switch carriers. That just means that you're shopping to see what the industry's at, and you can actually use those quotes that you're getting from these carriers to get your current carrier to come down on their pricing. And that is probably the 5 things that I would really encourage you to do this year to see what you can get and reduce your premiums. And I would say that you'll see at least a 10 to a 20% decrease if you look at all 5 of those items. And I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to the next one. Have a great day.